The Bikini Atoll is a tropical paradise, but it's also home to a sunken fleet of radioactive ships. The Bikini Atoll was once home to over 600 islanders before nuclear testing began in 1946. Between 1946 and 1958, the U.S. detonated 23 nuclear bombs at the atoll, including the largest ever test, Bravo. The Bravo test released 1,000 times more radioactive material than the Hiroshima bomb, contaminating the entire atoll. Today, the sunken fleet of radioactive ships remains at the bottom of the atoll's lagoon, a graveyard of nuclear waste. Despite the radiation, the atoll's coral reefs have adapted, with some species even thriving in the contaminated environment. However, the radiation still poses a significant threat to humans, making it unsafe for the islanders to watch the top 5 most shocking upsets in Olympic history, from Nadia Comăneci's perfect 10 to the U.S. hockey team's miracle on ice. The Olympics have a long history of stunning upsets, leaving fans speechless. Nadia Comăneci was just 14 when she scored a perfect 10 inches gymnastics, a first in Olympic history. The U.S. hockey team's 1,980 miracle on ice victory over the Soviet Union was a massive Cold War upset. Bob Beeman's 1,968 long jump record was so groundbreaking it stood for 23 years, 55 years ago. Jesse Owens' 4 gold medal haul in 1936 defied Adolf Hitler's Aryan supremacy ideology. The Olympics' history is filled with such moments, proving that upsets can be truly life-changing. Witness the breathtaking display of Photinus carolinus fireflies, which synchronize their flashes to create a stunning light show in the forest. Photinus carolinus fireflies are found only in the southeastern United States. These fireflies have a unique ability to control the amount of light they produce. Males use their flashes to attract females, who respond with their own flash patterns. As the fireflies mature, their flashes become synchronized, creating a stunning light show. This synchronized flashing is thought to be an adaptation to overwhelm predators. The light show typically peaks in late May and early June, lasting around 2 weeks. Discover how to build muscle and stay strong after 50 with these age-specific tips and exercises, including resistance band training and high-intensity interval training, HIIT. After 50, muscle mass declines 1 to 2% per year, but strength training can help reverse this trend. Resistance band training is a low-impact, effective way to build muscle and strength after 50. High-intensity interval training, HIIT, boosts growth hormone, helping to build muscle and burn fat. As we age, protein intake becomes crucial, requiring 1.2 to 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily. Compound exercises like squats, deadlifts, and bench press work multiple muscle groups, building strength efficiently. Take a tour of the most expensive soccer stadiums ever built, including SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, which cost a massive $5.5 billion to construct. The most expensive soccer stadium ever built is SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, California. SoFi Stadium cost a staggering $5.5 billion to construct, making it a record breaker. The stadium's translucent roof is made of 2.5 acres of ETFE material, a first in the industry. SoFi Stadium has a seating capacity of 70,000, expandable to 100,000 for major events. The stadium's construction required over 6,000 workers and took nearly 4 years to complete. SoFi Stadium is not only a sports venue, but also a 24/7 entertainment destination with a nightclub and restaurants. The Chernobyl disaster in 1986 was a catastrophic nuclear accident that released radioactive materials into the environment, contaminating a large area around the plant. The Chernobyl disaster occurred on the 26th of April 1986 during a safety test at the nuclear power plant. A power surge caused a steam explosion, destroying the reactor building and releasing radioactive materials. The accident released 50 tons of radioactive iodine-131, contaminating a 2,600 square kilometer area around Chernobyl. The immediate effects included 28 deaths among plant workers and firefighters from acute radiation syndrome. The disaster was initially covered up, but a massive evacuation was eventually launched, displacing 115,000 people. Get an inside look at LeBron James' pregame superstition of wearing his mother's necklace during NBA games and how it brings him good luck on the court. LeBron James has a pre-game superstition of wearing his mother's necklace during NBA games. The necklace was given to him by his mother, Gloria James, before his high school career. LeBron has worn the necklace in nearly every game since his professional debut in 2003. He believes the necklace brings him good luck and serves as a reminder of his mother's support. The necklace has become an iconic part of LeBron's pre-game ritual and NBA persona. Despite being a closely guarded secret, the necklace has become a symbol of LeBron's dedication to his family. Apple's Newton, released in 1993, was a personal digital assistant that failed due to its high price, limited functionality, and poor handwriting recognition, leading to a $300 million loss. Apple's Newton, released in 1993, was a pioneering personal digital assistant ahead of its time. The Newton was priced at $699, making it unaffordable for many consumers at launch. Its handwriting recognition feature, Calligrapher, struggled to recognize handwritten text accurately. The Newton was often mocked for its poor handwriting recognition, leading to widespread criticism. Despite its flaws, the Newton sold around 600,000 units during its lifespan. Apple ultimately wrote off $300 million in losses related to the Newton's development and sales. Learn the step-by-step process of disputing credit errors, such as incorrect late payments or accounts, and see an example of a successful dispute with the help of Credit Sesame. 1 in 5 credit reports contain errors affecting credit scores and loan approvals. The Fair Credit Reporting Act gives you the right to dispute errors on your credit report. You can dispute errors online, by phone, or by mail with the credit reporting agency. You'll need to provide proof, such as payment records or identification, to support your dispute. The credit agency has 30 to 45 days to investigate and correct the error, if verified. Disputing credit errors can improve your credit score and save you money on loan interest. Imagine a giant wave of molasses destroying a town. On the 15th of January 1919, a storage tank ruptured in Boston's North End, releasing 2.3 million gallons of molasses into the streets. The molasses flood traveled at an estimated 35 miles per hour, destroying everything in its path, including buildings and streets. The disaster claimed the lives of 21 people, with many more injured, and left a trail of destruction 90 feet wide and 160 feet long. The molasses was so thick and heavy that it took weeks to clean up, with workers using steam shovels and dynamite to remove the sticky substance. The Great Molasses Flood was one of the most bizarre and deadly disasters in American history, with no clear cause or explanation for the tank's rupture.